What's up YouTube, Jeff back again today. Another very exciting Samsung video for you guys today. Gonna be talking some more about One UI 6.0 Beta 2. I've now been using it for a little over a full 24 hours. I made a video going all over the intro, features and stuff, but I did actually make a little verbal typo in that video, which I want to correct today. But I also want to talk about a new feature that is in the Samsung Labs menu, which is actually something that we've asked for Samsung to do for a while, but it's a little confusing. It's actually the ability to force dark mode in certain applications, but the way they've implemented it's kind of weird. So I want to talk about that, show you guys what's new. Before we get started, I want to thank my son Jonathan. We got a shark as well as the killer whale / orca whale hanging out over here. Always appreciate him. Also want to remind you guys about my partners and sponsors at Aura. Aura is one of the leading online suites to protect your identity and secure your information online. It's an all-in-one digital safety tool for the whole family. If you guys go to my link, which is actually up here, aura.com/Springer, you can actually get a free trial for 14 days to try their service. You see there, free 14 days plus up to 63% off, full access to all plan features during the trial. Now, just to talk about some of these features, I deal with a lot of identity theft, people trying to steal my information, particularly scams and emails. And so I used their tool and actually used it before they were sponsored on the channel. Some of the things that they offer, if we take a look here, parental controls, if you have kids, identity protection, 3-bureau creditor monitoring and credit lock, transaction monitoring, 24/7 US-based customer support, spam and junk mail removal, antivirus, and VPN. So you get all of these things in one, and they've got an individual plan, they've got a couple plan, as well as a family plan that actually allows unlimited kids, which is really great for families. Now, one of my favorite features, which I'll show you guys, is once you sign up for the trial, again, aura.com/Springer, go right there to sign up. It's in the pinned comment description as well. You can download their Android app, which is right here. One of my favorite features is the data broker removals. You can see this is actually my Aura app, and this is all of the places where they've requested and actually gotten people to remove my information online. A bunch of third parties, donotcall.gov, opt-out pre-screen, all these companies that kind of collect your information, Valpak, who sends out junk mail in your mailbox. Really awesome tool. You'd be amazed at how many people have your information that they can get removed. Again, try it, aura.com/Springer today. Sign up. Let me know, guys, how much you love it once you do try it and what they were able to find about you. I think it'll be a really great fit for you and your family. We do appreciate Aura for being sponsors for the channel. So let's go ahead and talk about the One UI 6.0 Beta 2 update. Now, the first thing I want to talk about here is if you go here and we go down to developer options, in my previous video, I talked about the predictive back animations. Now, when I talked about this, I was looking at the screen and I was talking about the arrow that pops out on the side. I was actually in Twitter, and that is not what the predictive back animations are. The predictive back animations are actually supposed to show you a preview of the previous page, and they actually only seem to work inside the Samsung One UI 6.0 settings pages. So if you're in developer options and you go back, you actually see a preview. You see the page I was just on where I was typing in predictive up there. You actually see a preview of that page. And if you go back again, you'll notice there was nothing there before I was in that page, so you then wouldn't see a preview. But if you go several menu layers deep, you'll actually see a preview of the previous page that you were on before you got there. So that was my mistake. I misspoke because I was trying to make the video very quickly, and I wanted to clear that up. Now, let's talk about the other feature that I really wanted to make this video all about, and that is we have a new Labs feature. So if you go to Advanced Features in the One UI 6.0 Beta 2 and go to Labs, you'll see we have multi-window for all apps, which has been there for a while. That's a nice testing feature, but I think we've all kind of know about that one. But then down here, we've got dark mode apps. And so if you read this one, it's kind of interesting what it actually does. It says, choose apps that will always use dark mode, even when your phone is set to light mode. If an app is set to use light mode in the app settings, it will appear in light mode regardless of what you set here. Okay, so basically, this is kind of weird and it's difficult to unpack. First of all, the only app that actually exists for you to choose this setting right now is YouTube. So first of all, that's a weird choice because YouTube already has, let me actually go to YouTube. If you go to general inside the YouTube app and then you choose appearance, you can already choose use device theme, light theme, or dark theme. So YouTube already gives you the option to force the dark theme. So YouTube is a very weird option for Samsung to list here because obviously you already have that option inside of the YouTube application. So if you had the option for other apps, it would be useful if those apps didn't give you the option to choose dark mode to match your system theme. However, some of those apps all automatically set it to light mode regardless of the device settings, and in this case, that won't override those settings. Either way, it's very weird the way they've worded it. I think maybe they're planning to test this in future versions, so they didn't put other apps here, but it doesn't seem like a very useful feature for YouTube in particular, and also for other apps like Twitter and those that already let you choose to match the device theme or to set dark mode manually. The main use for this would be if you wanted to have your device in light mode, but you wanted certain applications inside dark mode, which would be like YouTube or other video applications, maybe even Twitter. This would allow you to do that if those didn't give you the option inside the individual app. So it's definitely a good feature, but it seems a little half-baked, a little weird the way they've actually implemented it or worded it. And even though the feature only applies to YouTube, it still kind of doesn't seem that useful as integrated. So anyway, very interesting new feature. There's some other cool stuff like the new Studio video editing application, which I'm going to make a full video on. A couple of other hidden things I found. Google Pay actually does work inside this version, as well as a couple of my banking apps. So I'll probably also make a quick review of Beta 2, because I know you hardcore fans out there kind of want to know if maybe you should try it, especially those of you in the other countries who got the beta for the first time with the second release, like India, the UK. I'll make a little video talking about what's working, what isn't. Battery life seems a little bit improved just initially off the cuff as well. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification icon for future videos. Again, if you guys want to, go to aura.com/Springer to get a 14-day free trial of Aura. You'll be amazed at what they'll find from those data broker websites have removed about you that's online. Been using them for a long time, really love the service. Appreciate you guys checking out the video. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks a lot for watching.